Hello, Marvel fans. Welcome to episode of Marvel Talk with your hosts,
Nick
and Chris. And we're doing a comic book review today.
That is correct. Finally, I can gush over the best Spider-Man comic of the year. Not only has it done fantastic, but it has sold out in comic book shops everywhere. It's impossible to get one of these. And I cannot wait to talk about it. And Christopher, you are doing?
Yeah, I'm doing Wolverine, which as a way to start off for Deadpool 3 this year, because we're both going all out on it.
Yeah, we're also going to be dedicating a whole month in July for the Deadpool 3 release. So make sure you follow us on the Instagram with the description down below. And if you're new to the channel and you like what we do, feel free to give us a subscribe. We know some of you are watching but not subscribing. So if you want to support us, please hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoy, leave a like. And with that being said, let's get right into it. If you don't mind, Christopher, I'm going to go first.
Yeah, of course.
Because I cannot wait to talk about this. So where do I even start? Well, it's a brand new take in this new Ultimate Universe. Basically, Peter Parker is happily married. He works for the Bugle. He has a wife and kids. He's, just doing his thing. They're Mary Jane and Peter are happy together. It's perfect. And he still works with the Bugle, but with a twist. His Uncle Ben is alive. Now, how is he alive? Well, because Peter never became a wrestler and let the guy get away for Uncle Ben to die. However, Aunt May is dead because of the explosion in the Ultimate Universe, which I think me and Christopher are going to do a book club about that in the future, about the new one. So if you want us to do that, let us know in the comments down below. But it's basically Peter just working with the Bugle. J. Jonah Jameson likes him, and, Jameson and Uncle Ben are really close. Harry Osborn never met Peter, so he makes this whole speech. And basically, his speech is really cool. It's very long, but it's very cool and it's very emotional. And Matt Murdock is also a priest in this, or a father or whatever. And basically, J. Jonah Jameson quits the Bugle. So does Ben. And they make Robbie the new guy to lead because the Kingpin is in charge of the Bugle, or owns the Bugle, something like that. So it goes on to this whole thing where Kingpin gets attacked, his car, by the Green Goblin, which will be Harry, which is a great new take and everything. And the Goblin suit looks fantastic. I love it. All looks fantastic. So Peter goes to the bar to check on Uncle Ben and Jameson because they're going to start their own newspaper business. And Peter asks Uncle Ben about his purpose and how he doesn't feel really fulfilled. And Uncle Ben just tells him what he needs to hear. And he goes and tells his wife about the change. And it's just so beautiful. It's so amazing. They just go into it. MJ's so supporting. Peter and her are so good together. You can see here, like, nothing's going to change. She says, is anything going to change? They say no. So she kisses him. Lettuce does his thing. And he goes on the roof because he got something. And what came later that night was a box from Tony telling him that his destiny was robbed from him. And how he's in the future, and he says that you were robbed of your future, and Peter wants it. Peter wants it because without the spider, Peter doesn't realize just how much meaning he doesn't have, because he feels like he has no real purpose. He has a great life and kids. He loves his he loves his family, but in terms of a career and a job, he doesn't feel like he has that. He now know this makes him want to be Spider-Man, which is so great because he wants it. He says, I want it. You can see right here, he wants to have that responsibility. He wants that power. And when he takes that, and when he gets bit by the spider, we get his transition. It's a black suit, and it's so fucking cool. Reminds me of when he got the black suit in the first Ultimate series. And it ends with that. There's also been clips online about pictures of him swinging around finding the Shocker. So I'm really excited for issue 2. But this was such a huge banger. This is a huge banger. I love this cover so much. I love how Peter's happily married. I love that this Peter wanted a purpose and felt like he didn't feel like he had a full purpose besides his family. Goes right into it. And this was a great way to start off Ultimate Peter's journey in the Ultimate Universe, and it's a 5 out of 5 read. This is my favorite book right now of the year. And that's my review of the Ultimate Spider-Man issue 1, the very cover with these two lovebirds. I am a Peter Parker and Mary Jane fan. Love them together. They're perfect for each other. So this was awesome. And God, give this man who wrote this a fucking full role. Let those two assholes, not going to say their names, let those two assholes get kicked out and have him do the new of the 616 as well. Have this man cook more. And go check it out if you can. Christopher, the floor is yours for your Wolverine.
All right, so this is a reprint from the 1982 Wolverine limited miniseries. So it starts off with Wolverine basically hunting a bear, and yeah, like right over there. And so, but then eventually after he kills it, he ends up finding out that apparently the girl that he loved in Japan, Mariko, is married. And so he like feels really upset by it. And then he decides to go all the way to Japan to go see her. As you can see, he actually even smashes a little something. He's pissed off by that. So goes there. But then once he finds her, apparently he found her like got abused right here, which really pisses him off. And when he finds the husband, who is right here, it's like he ends up slaughtering him pretty much. Well, yeah, pretty much grabs him by the throat pretty much, and but ends up meeting pretty much the father, Lord Shinghin, and ends up challenging him to a little fight, but without the claws, where obviously he has to use like swords.
Traditional samurai shit.
Yeah, basically all right there you can see. But apparently he's like, it's a little out of focus, not able to fight as well. But then he unleashes the claws. And then he obviously, like what he does with the claws, he shows no mercy. But unfortunately, it was not enough, because he still gets stopped right down there. And then so it ends pretty much with him now, like out in an alley, and then a bunch of guys come in with some like little thug weapons, I guess you could say, who apparently beat the crap out of him. But then eventually they end up dying, because apparently a woman ends up coming in who claims that now you are mine. And it basically ends with that. Now this was a really fun read, and I've seen like the rest of the other books. Like I had a graphic novel of this, but I do recommend you do check this out. I mean, this is a classic, one of the best Wolverine comics. So I gave it a 5 out of 5. So.
And there you have it, guys. This was our comic book review of one of our favorite comic books. Let us know if you read these and if you like them, and let us know if you want us to do a book club on the Ultimate Universe. Our first book club of the year is going to be Battered Blood. So we'll make sure we get that out for you guys soon, and we hope you guys enjoyed. Again, if you are new to the channel and you want to support us, please give us a subscribe. If you enjoyed, check us out on the Instagram description below, give us a follow there. Do a lot of cool pictures, and we keep you guys with fun stories and everything, so make sure you check that out. And with that being said, Marvel fans, we hope you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your night, and Excelsior.
Enough said.